Hey guys, okay, so we are live for the first time. This is pretty exciting. I don't know how many people are on. It says 2 people right now, so um, it's kind of late right now, so I'm not sure how many people are actually going to come on. But hopefully you guys can hear me. If you can, and you're watching, go ahead and type in chat. Let me know that you can hear me. But basically, I just wanted to, since I don't know how many people are going to be seeing this. I just wanted to kind of like seeing it live because it's gonna be up on my channel later. So it's probably, if you're watching it, you're probably watching it not live. But I just wanted to, and hopefully we'll see if some people, excuse me, hopefully we'll see if some people start trickling in. But so I just wanted to kind of talk about. First of all, I just want to say Happy Father's Day to not only my father, but all the fathers that might be watching. Probably not many, but Happy Father's Day from the bottom of my heart. And cool, so there's my father right there. He's watching. Um, so basically, I just wanted to talk about kind of where I've been the past month. I haven't posted videos. I posted on last Tuesday was the first video that I posted in a month, 3-4 weeks. Okay, so Oliver the Joy Boy threw out a question. I'll answer that real quick. This is okay. This is pretty cool, guys. I'm pretty excited about live streaming. And let me know if you guys are enjoying the live stream and everything. If the quality's good, and this is my first time. Not quite sure what I'm doing. But yeah. So basically, for the past few weeks, and if you've seen the video that I posted on Tuesday, the how to instantly stop growth, I talked about it. And I guess I won't talk about it as much because I guess I went into fairly a good amount of detail then. But so I felt like a lot of my videos were like, not I felt like they were a lot of my videos, because I said that I'd post on Tuesday and Friday, and a lot of the time it was either Monday night or Tuesday morning when I was like, shoot, I have to make a video. And so I would quickly think of an idea and make a video and then put it out. And I don't know, I wasn't proud of the videos that I was making because I didn't put any effort into them. I just quickly pumped them out, and the only reason why I was making them is because I had that set deadline. And then the last week of school came around, and I had finals coming. I can't talk. My final tests, and so I decided, I'm just not gonna do YouTube this week. I'm just gonna focus on school, and then I'll come back right after school gets out and start actually making really good content. And then, once you stop, it's really hard to start again. So I stopped, and then after school was out, I just kind of, I don't know, I just slept all day, stayed up all night, slept all day. It's kind of how my sleep schedule goes during the summer. And so I didn't post. And then the next week, so then I decided, like, okay, so that was 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, I need to post now. So I filmed like 3 videos in my room. It's before I had my studio set up again. I filmed 3 videos right here, and then like it was dumb. I don't know, the audio was just terrible on them. I don't know what happened or why it happened, but the audio was trash, and so I couldn't use them, and I got super discouraged, and I'm like, I guess I'll film them again, and I refilmed them, but I was so upset that you could tell that I was upset in the video, and it just wasn't good, so I didn't do them. And then that day, I had friends from out of town come over, and they were with me for a week, and so I just didn't have time or really a desire to step away from them and make videos. But then I started making videos again. So I posted that video on Tuesday. I posted a video on Friday, and I have videos. That's 2. I filmed 4, so I have 2 more. I've almost done editing the one for Tuesday, and then I'm gonna start editing the one for Friday, and hopefully on tomorrow. No, probably not tomorrow. Probably on Tuesday, I'll film some more videos. So hopefully we're back in the schedule. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, and where I've been. I forgot I should unmute my desktop in case someone decides to make a donation or something. If you want to make a donation, or if someone subscribes during the stream, there's a link down in the description to donate, or if you subscribe, anything like that, something will pop up on the screen. Like, let me show you. So I'll just do a little test. If someone subscribes, then that will happen, and you'll get a shout out. If you donate, something similar will come up on the screen with your name. I think it's pretty cool. Streamlabs has this set up. So yeah, Oliver the Joy Boy. Okay, finally getting to your question. What got you into filmmaking? I love this question. So it's a kind of a long story. So I've always, if you've seen the video, why do you make? I don't remember. Really quick, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it up in the chat so that you can watch it after this. Let me find it. If you haven't seen it, YouTube.com. Um, you know what I could do? If you guys want to watch me find it, I have this set up. Might as well test it out. Go like this, and then like that. Okay, now you can see. So I'll just go to my channel here. So I'll just go to my channel, and then yeah, right here. Why do you make an inspirational short film? You're gonna hear it. Um, I'll just copy this and then throw it in the chat. Let me throw back up my main live. There we go. I think that's kind of cool that I can kind of um, switch around my screen like that. But there you go. There's a link to that video if you haven't seen it. It's kind of fun. Whoa, that's weird. Funny to have a link right there. Another thing that Streamlabs is doing, which is really cool. Um, so there's that if you haven't seen it, where I kind of talk about it kind of briefly in a quick, what is it, 3-minute video. But so I've always liked taking pictures. I've always liked photography, film, that kind of thing. But I don't know, cause like I remember it's weird. I remember I had a film camera. It wasn't mine, but like our family had an actual like it would record on like tape on actual film, and I would mess with that when I was little so much that like I wanted to make. I don't know if you guys ever watched the videos where like they would do Nerf battles and stuff. I wanted to make that with my friend, and so we would try to make those, but never edited them or anything. And so that was when I was really little, and I don't know, like I remember my mom like yelling at me because I had taped over some home videos and stuff like that was that was hey, what's up, John? Sorry that you gotta go, man. Wish you could stick around, but um, thanks for the good wishes. Anyways, so I that was something I was gonna talk about in that film, the Why Do You Make, but I had to cut it out because it was too long. But so I've always liked making videos. I remember when I was little, I wanted to make like a stop motion horror film with my sister where we never got any farther than just taking like 5 pictures of like a doll where it would like turn its head around, and that's as far as we got into the project. This is when I was really little. I don't know how old I was, but I was younger than 10. That's what I can say. I don't know. Um, but then from there, I I don't even. Okay, thanks, Sydney. Um, so, man, totally threw me off. So from there, I started a YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you guys this. You guys are gonna enjoy this. Now I'm deciding actually if I want to or not. I do. I'll show you guys this. Let me throw up my split screen thing right here. Okay, so if you search my name, I don't know why my nose is clogged. I've done it before. If you search my name, so here's Little Gecko Productions. Luckily, comes up first, and then my first YouTube channel. Wow, that's a lot. That's a pretty bad. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't know. So I have 16,000 views on this video, which is pretty cool. That I made 6 years ago. So that's when my first YouTube video. This one that has 700 views. I posted 6 years ago. We'll just mute that. March 16, 2012 is when I posted my first YouTube video. But I recorded other ones that I never uploaded before then. And so I sorry, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, that's when I posted my first YouTube video. But then in something in my teeth. In 7th grade, my grandpa gave me my first DSLR, and it was a Canon 40D, and he just, I don't know, I didn't think he gave it to me. He was letting me borrow it. Man, my nose, I need to blow my nose or something. He's letting me borrow it because I was elected class historian, or no, essay historian, student body historian for my school, which means, if you don't know what that is, basically I'm in charge of like taking pictures of everyone at the school, and then at the end of the year we had like a year in review video where we would just like watch a slideshow of pictures of people. And so that was my job, and so I got that camera to do that. And I didn't know how to use it. I just had it on auto, and I would just take honestly really good pictures. I was really impressed with them. Um, and so that's when I got that. An uncle of mine had given me a camera one time. This is a story. Okay, so I was at a wedding of my aunt and uncle were getting married, and my other uncle is a photographer, and so he was taking their wedding pictures. And hey, how's it going? Um, and so what was I gonna say? I can't talk. Dad, I'm not. Well, I'm cocky. I'm assuming you're saying that I'm cocky because I said that my pictures I took were good when I was 12 years old. I mean, get on my level. They're pretty good. But man, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I was following my uncle around who was taking their pictures, and I was like, as a joke, I don't know if he knows this to this day, but as a joke, I was just like, ooh, like doing this because I'd seen people do that, and he was like, wow, that's really cool of you to be looking like that. And I had been interested in photography at this point, but it was before I had gotten that other camera. And he was like, oh yeah, and so then from then he was like including me, and it was really cool. He kind of took me under his wing for that day, and was like, hey, if you have any ideas for pictures, let me know. And so I had like we were at this hotel, and there was this really cool staircase, and I was like, oh, they should be down there and take a picture from up here, and he did it, and it was really cool. And I felt like this is so cool. I'm helping him take these wedding pictures, and I was really young at this time. And then at the wedding, he was like, oh, I have this other camera. Hey, how's it? I don't know why I always like to try to read. I guess it's so small. Let me see if I can make the chat bigger. Actually, chat box. Go. Make it a little bigger like that. Reposition it. There we go. So, do I have a dog? Yes, I do have a dog. That's too big. There we go. Okay, Sydney. That's my friend. That's my best friend, Sydney. Um, don't cry in the shower. Are you okay? Um, but yeah. So basically, I forget. I'm really bad at telling stories, guys. I'm so sorry, Oliver the Joy Boy. I'm trying to get to your question. So, where was I? Oh yeah, so he had an extra camera, and he's like, "Oh, you should help me take pictures for the wedding." So during the wedding, I don't know if he ever used them or if they were any good, but I helped him take pictures during the wedding. Then after the wedding, he took me to Radio Shack and bought me my first camera. And unfortunately, I don't know where it is. I'm really sad. I wish it was in the background of my studio because I don't know. I don't know where I have the bag to it and the battery charger in the bag, but when we moved, I must have lost it. I don't know where it is, which is really sad. But so then from there, then I got the wedding thingy. Is that what I said? Wedding thingy? I don't. Yeah. Anyways, um, so from there, so then I in 12th grade, I was 12 years old. 7th grade, I was elected historian, and I got that camera. And then from there, I just got more and more interested in it. I was freshman year. I didn't really do much actually. I just kind of I was class president, but I didn't do anything. Um, but sophomore year, I was historian of my school or of my class, and so then I was taking pictures then, and it was the summer between my freshman and sophomore year. Hey, what's up, Maxime? How's it going? I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. So the sophomore, the in between my freshman and sophomore year was I don't know. There's a guy at my school named Bryant. I was trying to remind you, but the chat is super slow. You had already moved on from the topic. Rip. Oh, rip the dream. So yeah, I think it's like over a 15-second delay between when like what I say you guys are actually hearing. It's kind of ridiculous how long the delay is. But So I had I'm so bad at staying on topic. So I had man, where was I? What was I talking about? Someone remind me in chat, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I got you. Okay. Between freshman and sophomore year, yo, I'm messing with my volume. Hopefully I don't accidentally mute my mic. If I do, you guys are gonna have to let me know. I'll be mute for 15 seconds before I get back to it. Okay, so between freshman and sophomore year, okay, yeah. So this guy at my school named Bryant, he was into film, and I don't remember. I don't know. I guess he like no. What happened was I had started watching Devin Supertramp's tutorials. I think he told me to. He was like, "Yo, you should watch these tutorials," because that was when Devin Graham started doing those tutorials. And so I was watching them and was like, "Yo, this is a whole world." I had just been into like photography, and and I had posted. So I started. Totally forgot to mention this. So okay, let me show you guys my second channel. Man, I am all over the place with this story. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen this. LittleGeckoAirsoft. If you guys don't know what airsoft is, so my other channel has 1,855 subscribers, which it's. I will count the delay. Okay, Nick, count the delay for me, man, and let me know what it is. Um, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but so this channel I started. Let's see, when did I post my first video? I'll go to videos. This is a dark place. Sort by date oldest. My voice, if you guys choose to go watch these videos on your own time, I guess you can, but mute. Okay, it's muted. November 23rd, 2013. So that's when I started that channel, and it has almost 2,000 subscribers. It stopped growing a long time ago because I quit posting. But I mean, I have videos with 100 can you see my cursor? Yeah, 117,000 views, 47,000 views, 25,000 views, 12,000 views. But yeah, basically, if you don't know what airsoft is, it's like paintball, but the guns look more realistic. And man, these thumbnails are on point. It's not like my thumbnails now are any better, honestly. 50 seconds, 50-second delay. Wow, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Thanks for letting me know, though. Okay, so yeah, I started this channel, and then BRB. By the time you get this, though, I might be back. So basically, is the chat box? Oh, on this layout, the chat doesn't show up for some reason. So I'll pop back over here so that the chat will come back up on the screen. Um, but so that channel, I had been doing, and then freshman year I quit posting on it because I went to a boarding school, and you can't really bring guns into a boarding school, so I couldn't really post on it, and then the channel just kind of stopped growing from there. And then I tried posting last summer, and then I moved to Texas, and none of my friends in Texas are into it, and I'm not as much into it. I decided, I guess, that I'm more into film than into this. So I so it was between freshman and sophomore year, because I wasn't really into airsoft as much, and I was kind of posting videos on that channel, but I really enjoyed making the videos more than what I was making the videos about. I enjoyed making the videos more than I enjoyed the guns themselves. And so, man, um, and so then I started watching these tutorials, and I started doing this research, and I was like, man, this is something that I want to do. This looks like some really cool stuff. And so I bought. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm full of gas. Okay, so I bought a Steadycam because that's what Devin Supertramp uses, and I was like, I want to be just like him. And so I started watching Devin Supertramp and Film Riot and all these channels. I found D4 Darius, and I found D4 Darius like a long time ago. Hey, Paul, thanks, man. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Um, I was on your stream earlier. It was pretty cool, man. But yeah, so I was oh yeah, I found D for Darius like a long time ago, and then like I was watching his videos about short films, like man, that's really cool stuff, and then never got into it, and now I'm like really into it. It's just kind of funny that I like found him, and now I don't know. Anyways, I was so bad at staying on topic and telling this story. Sorry, Oliver, um, taking me forever to get to my answer. So then what happened was, I started watching these videos and I bought a Steadicam, or I think my parents might have got it for me for my birthday or something. I don't remember. But then the summer between freshman and sophomore year, I've said that like 100 times. We had some family members, some close family members. Oh, and so this is when I was looking at trying to get a new camera because it's in my studio. I had this other camera that I had gotten from my other YouTube channel, and honestly, that camera served me amazingly well. I got that for Christmas one year, and that camera did. Sorry, I shiver like I shiver violently. That camera got me some like it did a lot for me. I used that was the main camera for my other channel, and so then I was looking at different cameras, and what I did was I bought the Canon T6i or something, and I tried it out, and then I returned it, and then I bought the 70D and tried it out, because you know how it goes when you're camera shopping. Your budget is did I what? Wait, what did I do? You're gonna have to. I'm super confused on what you mean. Did you? But so the Canon. So yeah. So like when you know how it goes when you're buying like a camera. It's like you'll spend you'll say, okay, my budget's $700, and then has support from your parents come from the first time. Wait, I can't read. Have had support from your parents from the first time. Oh, did you have support from your parents from the first time? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Like as far as like helping like me like buy gear, or do you mean like they're just being supportive in like my YouTube channel and stuff? Let me know. But so, oh man, I just forgot what I was talking about. um, Shoot, guys, come on. Oh, remind me. Someone remind me in chat, and I'll find out in 50 seconds. Or I don't know. Actually, no. I think chat is instant. I don't know. We'll see. Um. Oh, but it's 50 seconds. Yeah. Whatever. Oh yeah. So yeah, you say like $800 is my budget, and then you find another. Then I found like the Canon 70D, and I was like, okay, $1,000 is my budget. And then I found the 80D, and I was like, okay, $1,500 is my budget. And so that's how it goes. So what happened was I bought the T6i, and because I would use my 40D, but the 40D doesn't shoot video, so I sold that to save money. And I've been saving for a long time because I don't know, I just had been saving for a while. And so because that's kind of what I don't like to spend money. I don't like to buy gear. I don't like to spend money. I don't know. I guess I'm cheap. But so my so I had bought the T6i and I was trying it out. And then some family friends of ours were getting married, and I was like, I don't know how or why, but I guess I don't remember leading up to it. But at some point, I was like, shoot, this is what I want to do. This is what I like. I had decided that I wanted to be a filmmaker. I don't I don't remember the moment, but I do remember like they said that they didn't have a videographer for the wedding because they couldn't afford one. And so I was like, shoot, I'll do it for free because that's what everyone says. Do that's like the best advice ever is offer to do stuff for free. And so I did the wedding for free. And that at the time when I finished editing that video and I was like, and I watched it, I was like, this is amazing. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever done. And if you go and watch it now, I can't. The camera is not steady. It's shaky, and I was using a Steadicam. I just didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to balance it. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what I was doing, and so I'm really glad that they didn't that I wasn't. It wasn't a paid gig. That's another good reason why to start out when you're doing freelance to offer to do stuff for free because if it's bad they can't get mad at you because it's free. But so then so I did that, and then I returned that camera and got this camera. But that was kind of the I guess that was my first job, I guess, and that's when I remember really deciding like filmmaking is what I really want to do. And I've decided I'm going to college not next year, but this next school year is going to be my senior year, and then I plan to go to college for filmmaking. If I go to college, that's a whole nother thing. But honestly, it'd be cool if I could have either my YouTube channel be really big to where I can be sustaining life from there, or just having my freelance work be able to sustain life. Um, because if that happens before the end of my senior year, then I don't necessarily see the need to go to college. But that's a whole nother whole nother thing. Um, but yeah, so that's I guess that's the story of how I got into filmmaking. It was started off as photography, and then it turned into film. And I disliked photography for a really long time until pretty recently, where I guess I've kind of um, figured it out, and I actually really enjoy it. So, but there you go, Oliver. Hope that answers your question. After how long has this been? How long have we been on the stream? The first 10 minutes I wasn't on for the last 20 minutes. Oh my goodness, my dad's talk in chat. Yes, you are going to college. We'll see, Dad. We'll see. Oh shoot, I don't know how to say that. Is that brie? Brie? I don't know. It's a cheese, right? It's a cheese, but I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Um, but you're going to college. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if I go to college. So, um, but yeah. Oh, so Nick, have your parents supported you from the first time? I'm gonna assume because you didn't clarify. I'm gonna assume you mean like as far as buying me gear. The thing that my parents have done since I was little, like I think the first time I remember it was when I bought my. Oh, about you. Okay, cool. Did they believe that it's a good idea to have your own channel? And also, do you just have your channel as a hobby, or do you expect to get money in the future from YouTube? College is not needed. It's irrelevant for film, entrepreneurship, or anything creative. I agree, Paul. It's yeah, I agree. I'll talk about that in a minute. Um, okay, so back to Nick's question. Go to college. Girlfriend plus college too. That's my girlfriend Katie. She's pretty cool. Um, so okay, about YouTube. Okay, did they believe that it's a good idea to have your own channel? Also, do you have your channel as a hobby, or do you expect to get money in the future from YouTube? So okay, so did they believe from the beginning? I don't know. Did they? Okay, wait. Did they believe that it's a good idea to have your own channel? I don't remember them ever having anything against it. I remember what I do remember though is when me and my friend, my neighbor Owen, my boy, I doubt he's watching this, but if you are, shout out to Owen. Um, so this was my neighbor back when I before I moved. Um, we made we would make paper airplanes all the time and stuff, and so we wanted to start a YouTube channel where we would like show how to make paper airplanes. I showed you guys before. I have a tutorial on how to make a paper gun that shoots Nerf darts, and so I have a video filmed. I think there's a clip of it where I'm like folding a paper airplane on my briefcase. I'm just gonna throw this back up in there. On the ugh, on the briefcase I was folding a paper airplane on a briefcase. I was like a tutorial on how to make a paper airplane. It's a ton of money, and there's high chances that you could even never have it. Yeah. um, I'll talk about that in a second, Paul. Just wait. Um, so so I threw the link out to my Why Do I Make video. I think that a clip of that shows up where I'm like folding a paper airplane in that video. If you want to see it, check it out after the stream. But so to talk about what was I talking about? Yeah. So I remember when I was at his house when we filmed that video, and I remember telling his parents, and we were like, oh, um, we're gonna make a YouTube channel, but we're not gonna show our faces or anything, so don't panic. And I remember like they were kind of against it, his parents, but I don't remember ever having that conversation with my parents. I guess I mean my dad's watching the stream, so Dad, you want to chime in? Did you believe I should have my YouTube channel when I was how old was I? 2012. I was 11. What? I don't know. I don't know, Dad. What did? I guess you're gonna have to come in on the chat here. But I remember like okay, so my first YouTube channel, Little Gecko Airsoft, it didn't used to be it wasn't called Little Gecko, like it was Little Gecko Airsoft, but the like how Paul's channel, or okay, I guess a better example is Silas. So he was the Echo Productions, and now he changed it to his name. So it was like the other way around. It was my name, and now I changed it to Little Gecko Airsoft a while ago. But I was afraid of like being online, and showing my face online, and so I've had a fake name. but I had a fake first name. It was John Geck. I think I want to see what happens if I Google John Geck. That's how you pronounce my last name, by the way. No one knows how to pronounce it. Everyone says like Gweck or Gook. It's Geck. It's like guess, but Geck. Yeah. So you search. Let me show you really quick. Split screen. Boom. So you search my name. So that's not even my channel. That's my friend's channel, but that's me. You search, and then this was I was supposed to team like collaborate with this guy, and then that didn't happen. And then this, I don't know what that is. And then yeah, there's one of my most popular videos. So it doesn't really come up anymore. Some of my other videos. Ooh. Okay, A Life in the Shadows. If you guys, this is one of my first short films, and on Tuesday I'm gonna be watching it for a video. So if you guys want to see it before I like watch it with you guys, go check it out. It's pretty rough. It's really cringy, guys. But yeah, so um, oh, my dad threw it in the chat here. Always supported you. We were nervous of creepers knowing where you lived, etc. So didn't want you to mention where you were from. Yeah, so that was like, yeah. There you have it, straight from the source. My dad always supported you. We were nervous of creepers knowing where you lived, etc. So we didn't want you to mention where you were from. So yeah, I guess Nick was Nick who asked the question. Yeah, so Nick. So I guess they've been supportive, but they just didn't want people creeping on me, which is understandable. And so your second question, also, do you have where is it? And also, do you just have your channel as a hobby, or do you expect to get money in the future from YouTube? I expect to get money from YouTube. I have gotten money from YouTube, and it's the coolest feeling in the world. My old channel, LittleGeckoAirsoft, now it is no longer making money because they changed their guidelines, and I'm way low on watch time. I have the subscriber limit, but watch time. That channel, the only reason why it has so many subscribers is because I have videos with a lot of views, so they're not loyal subscribers. If I were to post a video now, I think like I don't know how many. I think it would get like 100 views, so it's pretty rough. So my engagement rate on this channel is much better. It's still not where I want it to be, but it's a lot better. I got 5 people. Oh, that's weird. That's confusing. Why can't I point to there? That's so weird. Ha ha ha. 5 people watching the stream. That took way too much effort. Um. Oh yeah. So, but my old channel, I did get 2 paychecks from it. And it took me. I think I got 2 paychecks for over the. I was active posting on it for. Okay, it took me a year to get my first paycheck for the minimum threshold, and then it took me a little bit less than another year to get the second paycheck, and then I quit posting. And so right now my balance, it's frustrating. YouTube needs to pay out people that haven't hit the thing, because I have like I think like $80 or something sitting, but I can't get it because the threshold is $100 before they can pay you. So I have $80, but I'm never going to get it because I'm not using that channel anymore. So they should. I mean, if I could close my account, I guess, and then I could get money. Like, because if I close my account, then they'll give me the $80. I might consider that. I'm not sure. What do you guys? If I don't know, I don't know a lot about that really. If you guys know anything, let me know if you think I should. Because I don't really plan on posting on that channel anymore. Maybe I should just close that AdSense account. But yeah, so I do plan on making money from YouTube, whether it's from ads or affiliate marketing or other things. It would be really ideally. So here's the dream. The dream is to have my channel start doing pretty good and be my main source of income. I'm pretty sure if you close the account, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, but I'm not sure if I want to. I don't know. It's something I'm gonna have to think about. So, but yeah, so I want my channel to do good, and it'd be really cool if that could be my main source of income. But that's okay. I guess so. I have 2 dreams. The biggest dream is, sorry, I gotta check my phone. Oh, my brother was texting me, and he's like, it doesn't matter. um, so what was I saying? The dream is to, I guess my main dream is to have my YouTube channel be my main source of income, whether that's whatever. I don't know, like through the ads, through merch, through all the jazz, all the means of monetization. Um, and that would be really cool if I could just do YouTube. Second dream is to just have my own production company where I can just do freelance for the rest of my life. I'm totally okay with that. That would be amazing. Another thing that I really want to do, which would be super cool. Dang, $45. Dang, man, that's pretty cool. I see. I wish they could pay out before $100. It's dumb, but whatever. Um, so and then I want something I really want. I really want to travel and make films, and I think it'd be really cool if you guys know those those companies. I don't know if it's a company. Organizations is probably the better word, where you can people can donate money, sponsor a child in another country. I think those things are really cool. My family has always done that. I have a brother in, I don't know. I had one in Brazil, but then he became 18. I think it was Brazil. Shoot, man, I need to educate myself on this stuff. I don't even know where my brother's at. My adopted brother, where you sponsor a child across the country and help, and you give them money every month, and it's that sort of thing. I think it'd be really cool to work for them and travel with them and film all of that, and you know I don't know. I just think it'd be really, because I feel like it's giving back to your community, to the world in a way, with because I feel like that's something that you really need to do, um, to I don't know. I just feel like that's something that people need to do. Is you need to benefit the world somehow, because if you're not benefiting the world in one way or another, I don't know, that's just kind of lame. So that's, I don't know, that's something that I want to do at least at some point in my career. I want to like do something like that. But yeah, that pretty much answers your question, Nick, I think. But yeah, so okay, so Paul, I gotta go back and read these. What were you saying about college? Yes, you're going to college. Paul, college is not needed. It's irrelevant for film, entrepreneurship, and anything creative. Smiley face. It's a ton of money, and there's a high chance your degree will never help you out unless you're a doctor. LOL. OL. Lol. Lol. So yeah. Um. I don't know. I feel college is it's a thing. It's a touchy thing, because it's because not only because there's different arguments, because it's it's very situational. It really that's what I think, is that it really depends on who you are as a person, what you plan to do with your life, and what, and I don't know, it just depends on a lot of things. But it's I feel like but what you said about creative, where is it again? It's irrelevant for film, entrepreneurship, or anything creative. I guess I would agree with that. I mean, I wouldn't go so far to say that it's irrelevant, but I would say that it's not necessarily necessary. I would say that it's not a necessity. I'm not quite sure what you're agreeing with. Yeah, you're probably agreeing with how I said everything's situational. Um, but I wouldn't say it's irrelevant, but I would say that it's not necessary. I mean, you hear about a whole bunch of people that didn't go to film school, and I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ryan Connolly from Film Riot. I'm pretty sure he dropped out of film school. I think Devin Graham dropped out of film school, or didn't go at all. I'm not sure, but a lot of people don't go to film school, and and it makes sense. If you if I'm working my production company and getting freelance, by the time I graduate high school, I'm making enough money to sustain myself, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. Why spend that money for people to teach me how to do something that I've been doing, that you know what I mean? And there's definitely always value in widening your brain, working out your brain muscles and learning more, but is it worth how expensive it is? I don't know. It's also, but college isn't just for the degree, I don't believe. Also, it's you're learning, it teaches you like and I feel this with like all forms of education is like you're learning, like high school is like you're learning how to learn, because I feel like my understanding of education, like the whole education system, is just that it's teaching you to be learning, like teaching you how to learn so that you know, so that you can, it teaches you until you can self teach. And if you can self teach, use the money you would spend on college to make a feature film experience is greater than school. That's okay. So that I kind of disagree on. Not experience is greater than school, but to make my audio video teacher stopped being a grip tech guy on movie sets and became an audio video teacher to high schoolers. Wow. Why would they do that? Why keep I would keep working on movies, but hey, if you feel the need to educate, then educate, I guess. Um but okay, I would say experience sometimes is greater than school, but what I disagree with you, Paul, is that money, that to spend your college money, that like the amount of money that you would spend on college on a feature film. I feel like, I don't know. I guess I'm feature films are intimidating, and there's too many stories of people that spend lots of money and make a feature film, and then they just waste all their money, they never make their money back. And I guess, yeah, you learn a ton, you learn a lot. Your experience from that would be, I don't want to say priceless because I'm saying that it's not, but it's, I don't know, your experience from that would be really good, but that's just a lot of money to be investing into and probably not making it out of. I feel like that's, I don't know. That's something that I probably wouldn't do, but I wouldn't necessarily advise someone else to not. I'm not sure. That's an interesting thing to think about. But 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 also, I guess some other good things like about film school and college is like networking, right? You're with, like, there's definitely some value in being surrounded by people who have the same goal and desire and mindset as you, the same people that are trying to learn the same thing. You can work together, you have a community of people that you can, work with. But then again, like, I mean, like Paul, we're in the the creator group chat, like we have a community of like-minded people that we can bounce off with. But I guess it's not the same as being with, like, in a classroom with these people. I feel like schooling needs to be a better job. Wait, I can't read. I feel like schooling needs to do a better job, but is still necessary. A lot of colleges are there for the purpose of helping you gain experience. That is true. That is true. The colleges are there for the purpose of helping you gain experience. That's true. And again, that's why I say it's really situational, because it's like maybe like what, like by the time that you get to college, you already have like enough experience. I don't know. I have a year until I have to actually make the decision. Um, I feel like I'm probably gonna get an earful when I go downstairs, and my parents are gonna be like, "You're going to college," and my girlfriend's probably gonna call me and be like, "You're going to college." But I don't know. I'm just saying that's the thing. You won't make the money back from college either. Exactly. Yeah, that's your point. Um, that's the point. You're going to learn more in the field than, yeah. That makes a lot. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree with that. Um, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, that's a good point, because if you do invest that same amount of money into, I mean, yeah, and it really depends on from person to person. Like, it depends on how you learn. Like, I cannot learn by reading things, and when I take notes, like, okay, so I took pre-calc last year, and my teacher's doing stuff on the board, and everyone's taking notes. And the first like 2 weeks of school, I was taking notes and copying everything that she was writing on the board. But I found out, like, and I was struggling a lot, and I found out that, like, when I'm writing notes, I'm focusing too much on copying what she's saying, and I'm not actually paying attention to what she's teaching me. So for the rest of the year, I would just like sit and listen, and then I can absorb it and then practice it, and then that's how I learn, is I listen and then I do it. And then I'm good. But I can't, if I read something, it's just gone. I cannot learn by reading, and I hate that. I so hate that, because There's so much knowledge in books, but I knowledge, but I hate reading. I hate reading. It's probably why I like film so much because I hate reading. Um, but yeah, I guess it depends on how you learn. Like if like for me, see now I'm convincing myself. Shoot, come on, Paul, you're gonna make my parents kill me. Yeah, man, now I'm getting more convinced that I don't want to go to college because I learn from like listening and then doing. And so if I can, I mean, I guess that's how film school works too. I don't know. I don't know, man. Um, but like this is this is fun. Man, I love live streaming. I might have to do this every week. I'd rather do it on Saturday nights, I think, so I'm not competing with Paul's stream. I guess I'm not though because I ended after him, but it's kind of late. I feel like if I streamed earlier, more people would watch. I've only got what 6 people on right now. But yeah, I plan on live streaming next weekend too. I think. I think I'm yeah. But yeah, so I guess it depends on how you learn because and I like your point, Paul, of putting in like you're investing money into a film because let's say you invest your money into there are specific colleges that are made off of visual hands-on work. I didn't know that. That's something I'll have to look into because see, I don't know everything. I'm not claiming to. This is how it is. I'm just thinking out loud here, I guess. So I still have a lecture is the process of material going from teacher's notes to students noted without going through the minds of either. That is why calc was hard at first. Exactly. I think. I'm not sure I understand. Wait, let me read that again. A lecture is the process of material going from the teacher's notes to the student's notes. I think that's what he meant to say, without going through the minds of either. Yeah, I agree with that. Like a teacher will just go up, read their. Okay, sophomore year biology. My teacher, she didn't know what she was teaching. She had to read her. If she didn't have her notes, she couldn't have class. And so like she would and like one day love the channel, bro. Nice work. Hey, Dylan. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Um, but so I take notes during YouTube videos, bro. That's how you do it, right there. That is how you do it, man. Um, but the thing is, like, okay, so this teacher, she would just like read her notes, and one of these times, because I figured this out because like one of the lectures, she like pushed out her notes to us so that we could like I guess follow with her or just use them instead of having to take our own, which is dumb. And she literally just read it like word for word, and it was stupid. She wouldn't like they were bullet points. They weren't even like full sentences, and she would just read them. And like sometimes she would elaborate, but a lot of the time it was just like mitochondria is powerhouse of cell. Like yeah, that was a rough class, but and so that's what my dad's saying. Like the teachers have their notes and lectures they just read their notes and then you take down the notes. So they're not thinking, they're just reading and you're not thinking, you're just writing. And so there's no that's why I hate lectures because there's no learning involved. And so that's I don't know, that's why I love learning by doing and through experience. And so I really like your concept, Paul. Man, I keep getting distracted. I was trying to say this. Dang, 8 people on the stream. I think that's the most we've ever had. Dang. Welcome everybody. Welcome. So, um, hey, what's up, Oliver? I don't know if you stuck around the whole time that I answered your question. You'll have to. I plan on keeping this up on my channel. Um, so I think it'll come up tomorrow. I don't know how that works, but you'll get to watch it. But basically, Paul, I gotta say this. I've been trying to say this. I like your point because if you invest your money into college, you pay money, you get lectures, and I guess experience. You get your education, your degree, whatever. And I'm not saying there's anything like I'm not saying that college is bad. That's one thing I wanna make sure that I'm like I don't want to dog on college because people can like if you go to film school and you get a degree of film school, like I'm not saying you're not going to be successful. Like it's still successful. It's just different people have to make different decisions. And but then the other side, if you invest that same amount of money, which that's a lot to invest. I mean, it depends on the school. Like I guess community colleges are pretty cheap, but like cheap. But and then you look at University of Southern California, which if I do go to college, that'd be pretty dadgum cool to go to. But that's like 70 grand a year. That's whew, if you invest 70 grand, oh, I don't know how bad that was whistling into the mic. Sorry, guys. Let me pull up my calculator because I don't want to do any math. 70 grand times, hold on, 70 grand times 4, $280,000. I don't have $280,000 to just drop. So that's for 4 years. Um, yeah, so if you, I guess I wouldn't want to invest that much into a film, but you invest money and time into a film. The thing, like, I guess you learn so much because I've learned the most that I've learned about filmmaking because okay, here's a tip, and I've talked about it. I think I talked about it with the interview with Maxime, um, or with Silas. I don't remember one of the videos I have done. If you haven't seen them, I'm used to when I make videos. Sometimes I'll be like link in the description, and I don't like plan that. Quick maths. um, but hey, there's my mom. She's on stream. Wow. Um, such a supportive family I have here. Wow. Thanks, guys. But oh, shoot, what was I saying? Oh, what was I talking about? Somebody remind me quick. Quick maths totally made me forget what I was talking about. Like investing money into a film. Was that it? Guys, I don't remember. You invest. Okay, I guess I'll just kind of start over with that thought. I had something that popped up in my brain. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so if you have 280K. Oh yeah, my mom does. Oh, because I said I don't have 280K to drop. Yeah, neither does my mom. So yeah. There's only 10% of people who get value from college. 15% don't need college. 75% party and do drugs. That's. I mean, I don't. I'm interested to know where. I'm interested to know, Paul, where you like found out like where you're getting the stats from. Because I'm not. I don't want to disagree with you. I don't want to say that you're right. Um, those are interesting statistics, and I would love to see the sources. Um, because that's one. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, I remember. Totally remember. So, the interview that I was having with Maxime, like a tip, or with Silas, I don't remember. A really big tip, and something that I learned the hard way. I told you guys freshman year. I spent hours because okay, so I go into too much detail into stories, but oh well. So I lived at a boarding school for my freshman and sophomore year, and so which means we were on a block schedule. So I only had classes from 7:15 to like 11:30, and then I would work from 3 to 5, and so I had a lot of extra time because I didn't really study much. So I had a lot of extra time. No, I made those stats up. Did you actually make those stats up? I don't. Now I don't know if you're being serious or joking. Was those just numbers that you're just throwing out there, man? So, okay. I forgive you, Paul. I forgive you, I guess. Um, okay, so I spent a lot of my time binge watching um, Devin Supertramp's tutorials, Film Riot, DSLR Guide. Oh, I love DSLR Guide. D for Darius. I just would binge watch these tutorials, and that's the thing. Um, it gives you that's that. There's a danger in just watching and so many tutorials. Is it gives you a excuse me excuse me. It gives you like false confidence because I watch all these videos and I'm like, I know how to do it. Like I know how to do it, and so I'm like, I'm a good filmmaker, right? But then when you go out and actually try to shoot, it's terrible because it takes practice. It's not an easy thing to do, and so that's the thing is, and I love this example, a unicycle, because I know how to ride a unicycle. Fun fact: my friend was like, "Hey, I have an extra unicycle. If you learn how to ride it, then you can keep it." And so he taught me. And so this is what it was. He taught me. He's like, "This is how you ride a unicycle. You." And I'll teach you guys really quick if you want to quickly learn how to ride a unicycle. That was it too. My burp. Okay, so um, she likes to rate my burps, so I guess that was only a 2. I'm not trying to be rude though. I'm not trying to belch on my live stream. So Anyways, guys, man, we've been on here for an hour. That's crazy. Time flies. I have burritos waiting for me downstairs. I'm hungry. Maybe we'll have to wrap this up pretty soon. But and now I understand why Paul has water when he's doing his live stream. I've never talked so much. Yeah, Peter McKinnon too. Yeah, like this was before Peter's time though. My freshman year. This was before he had blown up. Um, I love Peter McKinnon's videos. They're really like if you want to see the best, the most entertaining. Peter McKinnon and Film Riot you have the most entertaining tutorials. Film Riot's freaking hilarious. But what was I talking about? Okay, so to ride a unicycle, you want to sit, put all of your weight in the seat, and you don't want to have your weight on your legs because then you'll get tired. And you have to lightly like I don't know how to describe that part. Like push on. No, you don't like. Okay, so you have one foot on the pedal and one foot on like down on the ground, and you have the seat. You're like kind of sitting on the seat, and you want to like jump up, and you don't want to pedal because if you pedal, then you'll like start going and you'll lose your balance. So you just kind of like lean forward and then get. Because here's like the thing. I'm not even gonna try to use my hands to describe it. Never mind. But then you want to have super good posture. Pretend there's a string like pulling you up, and you have your arms out, and you just go. And that's how you. I almost said that's how you live stream. That's how you unicycle. So now you guys know how to squirrel. Last comment, I promise. Good night. Okay, good night, Dad. Why squirrel? Oh, like squirrel? Yeah, I get it. Okay, that's a good movie. If you guys know the movie, hit it up in the chat. I want to see if you guys know that movie. You probably do. It's a great movie. Um, so now you guys all know how to unicycle. But if I give you a unicycle, does that mean that you can do it? No chance. I guarantee you will not be able to. You are going to fall. Like it took me a long time. Like you have to practice. It's not an easy thing to do. And so it's the exact same thing when you're trying to learn how to do anything. You can know how to do things. You can have the knowledge, but it's not until you put it into practice that you're going to learn how to do it. And that's a really really valuable lesson that I learned. And and so you can I guess it depends on like the college and how they're teaching you because I don't know. I've never been to college. I don't know how I've never been to film school. I don't know how they do it. But like if it's anything like my biology class, then there's no way I'm going to go. Bet. About the unicycle? Bet, okay? Tomorrow I'll bring my unicycle. Actually, I don't want to put it in my car. But you're going to try to unicycle sometime, Katie. So, anyways, guys, um but if a college is like my biology class where they're just reading notes and telling me things, then I'm not gonna learn anything. But if it's but like because I learned by doing it. It's not until practicing because I watched all those tutorials and I knew how to do all these things. But but then I filmed. But then I tried to film something, and you guys have seen the short films that I've posted on my channel. The one that I'm gonna post on Tuesday. I'm editing that right now, or not right, I can't talk, not right this second, but I've been editing that. Um, on Tuesday, that one's really bad. Like like I watched videos and I knew how to set my white balance. I knew how to set my ISO, but then when I did it, I had my ISO on auto, and my white balance was actually I think I had that part pretty good. The white balance was okay, but that's beside the point. Like I know how to do things, but then when you do it, like it takes practice, and to get like a smooth shot on a Steadicam takes so much practice. You can watch a video telling you how to do it, but that takes skill, that takes practice. Like I bought the Steadicam expecting to get amazing shots like Devin Supertramp. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I need to look at you guys. Um, I keep expecting, I expected to get the amazing shots that Devin Graham can make, but I couldn't get anywhere near that. Like I watched his tutorial on how to do it, but it takes like he's been doing that for years. He has so much practice and experience with his glide cams. Why would I just because I watched him tell me how to do it? Why would I be able to do it? And so I don't know. I guess I've been this has kind of been a lecture at this point. Actually no, it's been a discussion. See, I feel like there's value in this. It's not a lecture. There's yeah, exactly. My point exactly. I agree, Paul. Um, but there's I feel like there's value in this though because I'm talking to Paul and my mom and dad and my girlfriend about college and stuff. Like we're talking about it. It's not this is blah, blah, blah. It's not a lecture. It's not, it's there's value because we're talking, we're arguing, not necessarily arguing, but you know what I mean? We're having a discussion and we're having thoughts, and that's there's so much value in that. And that's why I think there's a lot of value in me with makeup tutorials. Right? Okay. See, you watch these tutorials, they tell you how to do this like stuff that I don't even know, and then you try to do it and it's not like good, right? Like that's how it is with anything. Like it takes practice. And so, yeah. Um but yeah, so that's why I think there's a lot of value in community, and like that's I think the number one best thing about film school is the networking and community. And and I feel like if you have your like that can help you land a job, that can help you do things like that. But if you have your own production company and you're happy with just making, I'm glad I can be part of this personal convo. Don't hate me. Why would I hate you, Paul? I don't understand. You are very welcome to be part of this personal convo. Um, Man, what was I saying? So I feel like if you have a production company and you like, it's definitely easier to, like, if you go to the University of Southern California, which is one of the, if not the best film school in the country, um, then like your chances of working on a Hollywood film are probably a lot greater than my chances of working on a Hollywood film. A senior in high school. Okay, that's not really okay. A someone who practice and do it. Exactly. Yes, practice and do what you love. But I do need to start wrapping up. It's been an hour now because we had the countdown going for 10 minutes. I need to wrap this stream. But guys, I had one last point. I just wanted to say like so there's value in like networking and getting like knowing people and stuff. And so that's something that shoot, yeah, I want those burritos. That's something that Ryan Connolly talks about a lot, from Film Riot, that like that networking, and I think Devin Supertramp talks about this. That networking is like huge for a film school, and that's like the way to do it. Um, but like, and I'm not saying it's not possible to work on a Hollywood film for, um, if you've never gone to film school. Like, there's people that have done it and that do it and still do it, and it works, and people can do it. Um, but but there's also value because, like, I've been looking online for like film jobs, and a lot of them require that you have a degree. um, and so that's a thing. But the thing is like, for what I want to do, because I don't, I mean, I wouldn't, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't turn it down like a job at Hollywood. I would definitely take it, and I might pursue that at some point. But that's not my dream. That's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, is make Hollywood films. I want to do freelance work. I want to have my own production company because I like working for myself. I like not having a boss. And I guess freelance, you technically don't work for yourself, but you do. You make your own hours. You do. And so that's because I've always wanted to have my own business. That's what I've always wanted to do since I was little. Um, but so yeah, that's for me, wanting to have my own production company and like not necessarily want to do Hollywood films and that's the course sort of stuff. I don't need that networking. All I need is my own experience, because I I'm filming a wedding next week, and like before I moved, I was doing a lot more production. I was doing a lot more freelance stuff, and it took me a while to get my first job. But then I got my first job, and then more jobs just kept coming up, and then I had to turn them down because I was moving. And so it's like your work speaks for itself, right? Like this. So the way that I got this wedding, I used to want to see. Yeah, that'd be so cool. That's what my cousin does. Is newborn photography and like portrait photography and stuff. Like it's fun stuff. Like I love doing pictures, like photography and doing like senior pictures and stuff like that. Um, but it's like this wedding that I'm doing, I posted like an ad on this app called Nextdoor. If you guys don't know what it is, if you guys are trying to get like freelance work, actually, yeah. I'll just this is a little sneak peek. I might do a whole video on like how to get freelance work, but here's a little sneak peek. But like there's this app called Nextdoor, and you can just like it's like Facebook for your neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods. And so I just posted on there like, oh, I'm a young filmmaker. Blah, 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 blah. One thing I hate doing this, but I've kind of noticed that if you say that you're like a young filmmaker who's trying to build up their career so that they can pay their way through college, people are more like willing to hire you, which is kind of bad. I hate like using the card, but it kind of works. Um, but but yeah, so I just posted on there saying, oh yeah, I'm looking for blah 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 blah. If you want to hire me, here's my website, here's my demo reel, here's my phone number, and then this guy messages me and um, looked at my stuff, and so like your experience speaks for itself and your skills speak for themselves. He never asked, um, do you have a degree? I think because I don't remember one of my posts I didn't say I was 17 and another post I did. I don't remember which one he replied to, but he didn't. He never asked like he just asked. He saw my videos, so he knows you weirdly look a lot like my cousin, and that's spooking me out. Okay, I don't know if it's weird to ask this, but you should send me a picture of your cousin because I kind of want to know what he looks like. Now I really want to know what he looks like if I look like your cousin. Um, People say that I look like Tom Holland, which if you don't know who that is, I'm pretty sure Tom Holland is the Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. But I don't know if I do. If I do, I guess that's a compliment, right? Because, anyways, I need to wrap up the stream and I need to finish this point. Um, Now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so he looked at he saw my videos, he saw my experience, and he's like, yeah, this like I want to hire this guy, and so he hired me, and so like he never asked if I went to school or how I learned. I'm 17, Oliver, and I will turn 18 on April 12th, which is pretty coolio. Um, It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be a legal adult. That's in a while though, so I don't have to worry about that yet. Oh yeah, I can see the Spidey resemblance. Really? Okay, I guess if my cousin was cool. Oh man, you're calling me cool, Paul? Wow. Thanks, Paul. Wow. I appreciate that. You're welcome for that fact. And yes, you look like Tom Holland. Okay. I need to go eat my burritos, guys. I This is okay. I did not realize how much fun live streaming was. I am gonna start live streaming as much as I can because this is a blast, and hopefully more people will get on next time. But 8 people. I think it's 7 people right now. My thing says 8 on my YouTube live dashboard. I think it's counting myself though, so because that says 7. So so yeah, I'm gonna have to live stream another time. I hate that I keep looking at myself. What I should just minimize this. Where's my mouse? So I won't look at myself. But then, oh no, I'm gonna mess that up. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it. Um, I just need to look at you guys. So, but yeah, so people will look at like the thing about freelance is people will look at your experience, and if you say, "Yeah, right, Paul, it's so much fun. This is my first time. This is amazing. I need to do this so much more." Um, but people like he'll look at enjoy my burrito. I will enjoy my burrito. They'll look at your experience. They'll look at like, oh, I did this video for this person, and they're like that's what they look at a lot of the time. Now I think my mom made it. I think it's homemade. I don't know. I'll have to find out. I bet it's homemade. I think my mom made it. I'm excited. Ooh, she makes good burritos. Okay, guys. Now I really gotta go get this burrito. Okay, that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess that's my cue to make you one. Dad, my dad ate my burrito. I didn't know my mom was still on the stream. Okay, mom, yeah, make me a burrito. I'm gonna. Thanks for the burritos, though. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go eat my burrito. But my last point, I keep trying to say it. If you're trying to get freelance work, just you'll get like your first job and it'll be hard. But then when you get it, then it's easy from there. Honestly, it's not hard because you get one and then they tell someone and word of mouth is the best. It's great. I don't know, it works. And I guess it depends on the area you live in and stuff, like how if people are willing and need like films and stuff. But I mean, everybody needs senior pictures, and like I don't know, it's so much fun for me to do freelance stuff. See ya, Oliver. I'll try to find a pic of my cousin. I unfollowed his Instagram. Shoot, why'd you unfollow your cousin, man? Um, my cousin's a rapper, or tries to be yeah, he's a rapper. Yeah, he's a rapper. My cousin's a rapper. I don't know. I said tries to be a rapper. My cousin's a rapper, and I still follow him. He's got some pretty good music. But yeah, so I don't remember what I was saying. That's pretty much it, guys. I gotta go eat my burrito. Um, but yeah, Paul, DM me, slide into my DMs and send me a picture of your cousin. Okay, that's it, guys. That's the end of the stream. It's been an hour and 18 minutes. The first 10 minutes we kind of just had the thing. People were coming in, but that went by so fast, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to stream again. Um, Comment on the stream, or really quick type in the chat like what time works best for you guys to stream. I'll probably do it on Saturdays. It will probably work better for me, either Saturdays or maybe Mondays, because I don't know. I feel like bad messing with Paul's day of streaming, so because I feel like we kind of have a lot of found one, a picture of your cousin. Sweet, send it to me, dude. But because I feel like a lot of people, I feel like our audience, we have like our audiences, because I know I'm pretty sure Oliver the Joy Boy and I know Maxime and a bunch of other people are subscribed to Paul. I think Maxime is. I don't know. Peace, man. Sixth stream. Going to start my own. So, dude, start it. It's a lot of fun. Um, but yeah, so I don't want to mess with like Paul's streaming day. So I'll probably stream on Saturdays. Plus, I kind of like Saturdays. It's better for me, anyways. So evening Eastern is better. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So quickly type in chat if you can what time to stream at, and if the stream ends before. I don't know if I can still see it afterwards. I don't know how streaming works. If not, maybe comment on the video what time works best for you and time zone you are to stream. I'm thinking like because I'm in Central Time right now. It's 10 o'clock for me, which is kind of late. Uh, I feel like because if you guys are Eastern, it's 11 for you. 7 or 8 Texas time is probably ideal for most time zones. Same. I don't know what he's saying same about. Oh, evening Eastern time is best probably. Yeah, 7. I feel like 7 because then it'd be like I don't know. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, wait. Paul, are you in Eastern Standard Time? Because I don't know what time is it right now in Eastern Standard Time. Is it 11? I think it's 11. What? I'm gonna Google it and we'll see which is faster. 9:30? Wait, no. Paul, what time is it right now at your house? And what time zone are you? What time is it Eastern? Let's see if I can beat Paul. Eastern Standard Time. It's 11:20. Ha! I win. I beat you, Paul. Okay, so yeah, Eastern Standard Time is an hour later than me. So I beat you, Oliver. Um, yeah, I beat you, Paul. So slow, man. Actually, it's a stream that's slow, but whatever. So, okay, so 9:30 for you guys, or 9 on Eastern Standard Time, so that'd be 8 for me. Yeah, 7 or 8 is what I'm thinking for me, which is later for you guys and totally different times for other people. So I'm thinking 7 or 8 standard or Central Time, so that would be 8 or 9. Yeah, 8 or 9 Eastern Standard Time. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I need to go eat my burrito. It's 11:30 there too in Toronto. Okay, so that's the same time. That's the same as Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I need to end the stream, guys. I need to go eat my burrito. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since a while ago. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in on the stream. This was a lot of fun, and I plan on doing it again. Like I've said for the past like 10 minutes. It's been an hour and a half almost. But yeah, guys, I don't know how to end this. That's pretty much it. So I'm just going to click this. Oh, I want to show you guys a cool little thing. If you guys click the link down in the description, you could have one of these with your names on it. No, your name on it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? You could have your name on it. So next time we stream, you should for sure click the link in the description so that you, boom, could get your name right on the screen, and I'll give you a big thank you. Paul sent me the picture of his cousin. I gotta go eat my burrito and look at this picture. Paul, I'll be texting you and telling, or not texting, but messaging you about if I agree if I look like your cousin or not. Uh, okay, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you on Tuesday, and where I watch my really cringy video with you guys. Hopefully you watch that, and yeah, and then if not, I'll see you on Friday, where I have a review of something, product review, I guess, and then if not, I'll see you on my next stream on Saturday, probably at 8 or 9 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video/stream, and that's it.